Good afternoon. Okay, so my name is Marissa. Welcome to this amazing community of self-love and, losing the self-hate and finding like your self-confidence again, whether it be through mindset or weight loss or both. I wanted to talk about coffee. So I have seen so many people post and talk about giving up coffee to lose weight. What is this nonsense? Now listen. Sorry. When I originally started this self-love journey and I decided that, I'm going to focus on losing weight. Hi, who is, it doesn't tell me who it is anymore. This is frustrating. I can't see who you are, but hi. So when I started this journey and I went on the, losing weight, but I wanted to build my self-confidence and no longer hate my body, which has been an issue for me for years, really. So anyway, I drank 7 coffees, maybe 5. Okay, so we'll do 5 to 7. Depending on the day, I drink 5 to 7 coffees a day. I haven't done my hair. I look like a hot mess. So 5 to 7 coffees a day. Now, not just any old coffees, like venti lattes from Starbucks. So that was throwing me at $7. Well, it started off at $6, and then they just increased their prices. Now they're $8. That's insane. So I was drinking 5 to 7 coffees a day. Now I don't drink those lattes every day anymore. Sometimes I get myself a treat once I if I'm going out or whatever. But I do get just the espresso to put in my shake every morning because it helps with the sugar and helps cut out, the milk and the sugar and the things that I don't really need. Ooh, electric trucks. They're still around. We lost power Monday and Tuesday. Well, we didn't, but everybody in New Hampshire did, it seemed. So anyways, so when you go, you don't have to give up coffee. When you're getting 8 and 8, I went and ordered a coffee for somebody once, and it was double mocha, 8 sugars, 8 creams. Holy crap. The amount of sugar and fat in that is what's killing, I don't even think there was coffee in there, is what's not making your diet, or whatever you want to call it, your journey. I don't like the word diet. I don't do diets. Successful. So here's what I did. First of all, I cut back. Hi. As you're hopping on, say hi. I cut back from 5 to 1 a day because I liked the taste and I didn't want to give it up. And I thought that was complete nonsense. But even still, even if I went to have 2, because I was raising a squad of crazy children, so I would have 2. And 2 isn't bad. I need to fix this stupid thing. Okay. So 2 wasn't bad compared to, 5 at $7 a piece. That's $35 a day. And I was complaining about eating better. That's a joke. Anyways, so I went and I would get myself a coffee, and what I did was first of all, I didn't know, when I got them hot, they always put whipped cream on it. I wasn't very educated back then, so I figured, whatever, it's just, I'm only getting 1 or 2 a day instead of 5, so it's not a big deal. Well, the whipped cream's a killer too, right? So, I know a lot of people eat whipped cream as their fat for the day, but I'd go with an avocado or peanut butter instead of whipped cream. So cut out the whipped cream. It's not doing anything for you. It's not doing good for you. There's nothing that's benefiting you with whipped cream in your coffee or your latte. So cut that out. Number 2 is like if you get flavoring in your coffee, like vanilla or chai or I don't know, all the crazy ass flavors they have out there, that the pumpkin, like I'm not a pumpkin fan. I know I'm gonna be stoned for this, but I'm not a pumpkin fan. I'll do like the peppermint mocha, like that's amazing. But here's what you do. Those flavors are sugar based. They are pumps that are in like a Monin jar. I don't know if you've ever worked in a restaurant, but that's what they are. So I always ask for less. So like a venti normally comes with 5 pumps. I always ask for just 2. You're cutting back the sugar and you can still taste the flavor. And you get used to it too, honestly. And you have more coffee there instead of just pure sugar. Like when they give me one that has more than 2 pumps, I can tell because it's like sugar overload, and you just get used to the less sugar flavor. And I also increase my shots. Like I increase my shots of espresso in my coffee, or latte, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because it's not, I don't know, I like it better. It's stronger. And it's not as sweet, again. So I don't need it for the sweetness. If you're doing it for just if you're getting rid of coffee just for the sweetness, or like the sugar, or whatever, maybe, you know, if you're working out, add it to your protein shake. I do that too. I add it to my protein shake. My superfood shake in the morning, and I make my bulletproof coffee with it. So I'll have my shot of espresso with my chocolate or vanilla or whatever, and then the bulletproof. I don't do butter. It was weird. I didn't like that. So that, when I started doing that, it was just water, my coffee, and my shake. That cuts out the sugar. That cuts out the excess fat that you don't need, that you're getting when you're getting like 6 and 6 or 5 and 5. 5 sugars and 5 creams, like that's a lot. And so I don't cut out coffee forever. Don't cut coffee out of your life. Like that's nonsense. Nonsense. We need to survive somehow, right? Like there's not enough energy in the world to like give me a 2-year-old's energy. You know, like sometimes we definitely need the coffee in the morning just to get us going, or, you know, some of us just like the taste of it. I don't know, but getting rid of it is nonsense. Like don't get rid of coffee. So cut out whipped cream. Whipped cream isn't necessary. Maybe start scaling back, like if you go to Dunkin's and you're getting sugar and cream, scale back your sugars and creams. Like instead of 5 and 5, do 4 and 4, and then 3 and 3, and then 2 and 2, you know what I mean? So you're like cutting it back, and you're making your body get used to not having so much sugar and not having so much cream, but you're not doing it drastically. What else? So cut out the whipped cream, scale back on the sugar, or if you go to Starbucks and whatever you order, like I get a white chocolate mocha. So the white mocha syrup, I ask for 2 pumps instead of 5. 5 pumps is a lot. Oh, and like the milk. So some people get cream, some people get milk. Change the milk. Like you can get almond milk, you can get coconut milk, which is better for you anyway. Instead of whole milk or 1% milk or whatever. So change the milk too. Even now at Dunkin's, instead of cream, you can get almond milk. It might taste a little bit different for you and help make your body get, like, your taste buds would definitely have to get used to it, but it's worth it. It's completely worth it because you're training your body, like, how to not be so reliant on sugar. You're changing your taste buds. Our taste buds are on like sugar overloads, especially when we start this journey. Like we're sitting there and we eat so much processed foods and drinks. We drink so much sugar, whether you drink Coke or Diet Coke or coffee. Like I used to live off of Diet Coke and coffee every single day. Now I don't do that. So it's different. Like Now, if I haven't had a soda in a long time, but if I was to drink a soda, it would be like, holy crap, sugar overload. I don't drink soda anymore. And I don't really have coffee anymore. I don't get lattes maybe once or twice a week, which is completely different and a complete turnaround from 5 to 7 a day. That's crazy to me. That is insane. And I shock myself half the time. So, throwback Thursday to having 5 to 7 coffees in a day. Like, I must have been freaking exhausted. But anyway, so, yeah, cut out the whipped cream. Cut back on your sugars and cream. Like, go back from 5 to 5 to 4 to 4 to 3 to 3. Like, cut it all back. Change the milk option. Change the milk option. Like, totally possible. Now, if you go to Starbucks and you cut back on, you know, the pumps and the milk and, like, the whipped cream, they're going to have to put, like, it's going to look weird. That's why I add more coffee, so that there's some substance in there. But if you go to Dunkin' Donuts and you start cutting back on the creams, like, you'll actually have coffee instead of just cream with a little bit of coffee. So, what else? I think that's it. And you know what else I do too, guys? Like, when I order my coffee, whether it be the shots of espresso for the week or the next couple days, or I get myself a latte for a treat, or like whatever, because I felt like it that day, I order myself a venti ice water. And if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get yourself a water too, a large water with lemon. And I fill this up like 6 times a day to keep on top of my water. It's amazing how much, like, a lot of times our energy depletion is from being dehydrated. And I never knew that before when I would drink, like, Diet Coke and coffee, like it was my job. I had no idea. But now when I get tired, I really look at, like, am I tired? Or have I not had the amount of water that I'm supposed to by this time of day? And it totally makes sense looking back when you're having 5 or 6 coffees a day and Diet Coke in between. That's why I was freaking exhausted. So yeah, those are my tips. Don't cut out coffee. Don't cut things out of your life. Like, my whole motto is losing weight the way you want to live it. Losing weight the way you want to live it. Having a self-love journey the way you want to live life. Not restricting and binging and cutting out freaking coffee or candy or cake or pizza, like, or tacos. Losing weight the way you want to live life is how you're going to sustain life, how you're going to like maintain your weight loss, and how you're going to be successful, and how you're going to be happy, and how you're going to have joy in your life. Because we all know that dieting doesn't bring joy in your life, and we all know that cutting out things that you really enjoy doesn't bring joy in your life. No, it doesn't. So I hope this was helpful. Have a fabulous day. Bye.